Why are so many kids obsessed with getting rich and getting rich quick? We see so many people get into stock market trading, investing in all these coins, and trying to make thousands of dollars and just like $4,000 or $5,000 quickly in the next 30 days, and they try to run up that bag, get the car, get the Lambo, get the cool stuff. Why is pretty much every 18, 19, and 20-year-old obsessed with this, especially as a young male? Now, we got some young females out here wanting all this money too, but for the majority of the people that get caught in these get-rich-quick schemes, they're always people that want to get rich and they don't want to work hard. The issue is, if you want to get into any of the schemes that you see on the internet, you usually have to invest thousands and thousands of dollars with a mentor, thousands of dollars of your own capital into the business, with ultimately little to good returns. Now, you're on the right side of the internet here. The site called Wholesaling Real Estate, and you're watching this YouTube channel because you see the title. What is wholesaling, and a simple guide to it. And what I want to do is share with you a method that has made me over $100,000 my first year. I was 17 years old in high school doing this, and eventually now, 24 years old, 7 years later, I'm making millions of dollars with this method called wholesaling real estate. Now, before you roll your eyes and say, whoa, 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 this is a method that is going to cost you $0. First and foremost, there's no coaching program at the end of this for me to sell you, and there is no gimmicks. Literally, with no money at all, you can get started making your first $30,000, $40,000 this month wholesaling real estate with no money at all. It is 100% completely legal in every single state, and it's a method where I taught all of these people how to get started in wholesaling. That's right, I have over 250,000 active students logging in every single month learning wholesaling for my free course. It's called freewholesaling.com, quick plug, and I'm here to teach you wholesaling real estate. Now, I am not your guru, I am not your coach, I am not your mentor, whatever you want to call me. I am not here to take your money. I already make millions of dollars wholesaling real estate. I do not need to be taking money from you. This business has blessed my life where at 24 years old, I can travel the world and live the life of my dreams. And I'm just trying to bless you with this information. Now, the reason why I'm showing you all these checks is not to brag to you that I'm the best wholesaling information guy in the world. It's to show you my stuff works and you don't need to be spending a bunch of money learning this business. Now, that being said, you've seen the proof. It is true. You can make tens of thousands of dollars every single month starting out as a complete newbie. Like those people I showed you, you have their names. You can actually reach out and DM these people personally and see if I taught them for free, and you'll find out that I did. Now, the method that I'm teaching you today how to make a lot of money is called wholesaling real estate, and it's going to make you rich. It's going to completely change your life. In the next 30 days, you can make this money. So let's break this all down and really share this. So let's talk about real estate wholesaling. So what is wholesaling real estate, and how can you get rich really quick doing this method? It's 3 simple steps, and really, when you look up wholesaling real estate, you're going to find all these complicated programs and all these complicated processes, but it's really not that hard. The first process of this, and I'm not giving you a whole refresher on real estate or anything like that, because this is not a real estate business per se. We're not investing in rental properties. We're not selling real estate at all. We're actually more of a marketer, if that makes sense. And the cool part is it does cost $0. I'm gonna show you how. So let's talk about the first thing about wholesaling real estate we need to know. We just need to find somebody who wants to sell their house. Pretty simple. Find somebody who wants to sell their house. Now, if you kind of look at a pie chart here of people who want to sell their home, right? We are looking literally for 1%. So think of this really rough pie chart I just made here. We're looking for people who want to sell their house, but we're not specifically looking for everybody that wants to sell their house. We're only looking for a 1% sliver. That's right, only 1% of people who are looking to sell their house actually want to sell it for a discount. That's right. There are people who have $100,000 houses that are worth $100,000 that are willing to get rid of it and sell it for $90,000 or $80,000. Now, we're not going to buy the house, don't worry, but we just got to understand this concept. There are people, there's 1% of every single person who wants to sell their home that are willing to sell it for a deep discount, 20, 30% below what the thing is worth. And you might be like, wait, what? What are you talking about? I mean, when I was starting out wholesaling, I was like, no way. But it's completely true. Think of a used car dealership, right? If you go in and trade in your car might be worth 10 grand, but to trade it in, it's 7,500 bucks. And I don't have to go on Auto Trader, pay a fee, go put my VIN number in, take the pictures, make it smell nice, go meet a guy behind a back alley at a Starbucks, let him test drive it, and hopefully he doesn't rob me, right? For the convenience of pretty much $2,500, I can just trade in the car and not deal with the hassle. And if my car's transmission is broke, it needs a lot of work, it's dented, it's disgusting, and I just don't want to deal with it, I'm not a car expert, trading in is a really easy process. Same thing as a pawn shop. If I'm pawning my grandma's gold chain that's worth $1,000 and the guy offers me $600, I'm probably just gonna take it, because what am I gonna do with a gold chain? I don't wanna deal with that thing. And there's about 1% of everyone that sells their house that is like this, but with a car, it's like 50%. And the truth is, when somebody wants to trade in their car for a discount, that's what they're doing, the used car dealership guy is making money off of you. The pawn shop guy is making money off of you. And the same thing with us wholesalers, we're making money off of this. And what we're specifically looking to do here is look for the 1%, and specifically the type of people that are in this 1% are people that have ugly looking houses. Now, an ugly house is pretty normal to see, right? You have a regular neighborhood and maybe the grass is really tall, it looks dilapidated, it looks disgusting. It just looks out of the ordinary, right? Now, if you're ever growing up in like a big city and you know where all the Section 8 housing is and maybe like the hood, and every house is ugly, those aren't what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about, if it's just like in a regular area and it just sticks out like a sore thumb, like it's a nice house, but somebody just let it go disarray. Those are the type of houses we're looking for too. And specifically, we want to find people who want to sell their house for cash. And you might be like, whoa, 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 are you that type of guy that's we buy houses cash? Yes, that's what it is. We're looking for people who want to sell their house for cash, because the people who sell their house for cash know they're selling it for a discount, and that's okay. You know, like a pawn shop's like, oh, well, you sell your gold for cash, sell your car for cash. Yeah, we're going to offer you cash, easy and convenience of just getting rid of your house really quick for cash, but we are going to get it for a discount. Now, once we find a person who wants to sell their house for cash, what we're gonna do is meet them at their property and negotiate a price to buy it. Simple as that. And so maybe the house is worth $100,000 and we say, hey, we walk around like, hey, you know what? We can buy this thing for around $70,000. I can't sell it for 70. Can you do 90? Can we meet in the middle like 80,000? And boom, you write up an agreement to buy it for $80,000. Now, I'm not here to complicate this process with you, and I'm gonna explain it all in this video. We find someone who wants to sell their house. We say, hey, okay, when can I go meet you and see the house? We meet you at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Okay, first. Meet at the house. I say, I can buy it for 70. We negotiate to 80. We have a piece of paper. It's called a purchase and sale agreement, based on our agreement to go buy the house. Standard in real estate. We write it, said Zach's buying the house. The person's selling it for $80,000. Now you might be like, whoa, 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 Zach, I do not have $80,000. What are you talking about? Don't worry about this, right? So what we're gonna do here is let's write like a little piece of paper here, okay? And it says that I am the buyer and the seller's them, and I agree to buy this thing for $80,000. And then I sign it, right? That's basically what a piece of paper, and you can download the free contract in the description, everything like that. But basically it's a piece of paper. And it says that I'm gonna buy the house, they are gonna sell it to me for $80,000, and we both sign it, right? Let's get another signature there. And basically what this is, oh my God, Zach, does this mean I'm on the hook to buy the house? Here's the thing, in every single real estate contract that's ever been written pretty much, every realtor, every real estate investor, any type of big real estate person or any real estate professional, every single contract has something called an inspection period. Now let me write that right here. And an inspection period is basically your get out of jail free clause. That's the way I look at it. And that basically means with this piece of paper, me, the buyer, I have 30 days from the date I signed this contract to inspect the property, and every single inspection period has this for any reason at all. If I deem that I do not like the property throughout my thorough inspection, I can get out of the contract, no legal repercussions, no issues at all, clean, easy. All I have to do is just tell the seller I went out in writing via email or text, and you're good. That's the cool part. I can get out of this whenever I want in the first 30 days. So just understand, you don't have to buy this if you were before the 30 days. Now you don't want to go over the 30 days, that's not good, but within 30 days, you're fine. And what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to sell this contract to a rich landlord. If you live in a city with at least 100,000 people in it, so if you're in like Dallas, Houston, LA, Macon, Georgia, Atlanta, right? There are more rich landlords than you can even think of right now. And if you're in a standard city or even a suburb, there's probably 100 rich landlords looking to buy more rental properties. Now, you might not be rich, and that's okay, but there is still a lot of old, rich men and women that are looking to buy a rental property. And the point of wholesaling real estate is you write this agreement for $80,000. What you're gonna do is call up the landlord, and you can just go like, for example, you can just go to like Zillow for the for rent section and call them, say, hey, are you the owner of this rental property? Yes, I am. Hey, my name is Zach, I'm a wholesaler. I'm seeing if you're looking to buy any more houses in the zip code. Yeah, I'm looking to buy, oh, hey, I actually have a deal here at this address, and I was seeing if you want to buy it for $100,000. Oh, that's a great rental property. I'd love to buy this thing for $100,000. So what we can do is just basically sell this piece of paper for $100,000 and you pocket the difference. And that's it. And so literally all you do is you write up a contract, you sell the contract, and there's a little piece of paper to sell the contract. It's called an assignment. So let me put that in parentheses here. And then you get your nice fat check. If I have my contract here for $80,000, and then you sell the contract to the guy for $100,000 purchase, what this buyer's going to do is give $100,000 at closing. He's going to give $80,000 to the seller, like you agreed, and then he's going to issue you a $20,000 check. Now, the title company is actually going to issue it. The way this works is the buyer at closing day, he gives $100,000 to the title company, which is a third party, and the title company will issue the $80,000 to the seller, and then $20,000 check to you, like those pictures I showed you. Those are all assignment checks. That's what wholesaling real estate is. Not that complicated. So we write up a contract to buy it for $80,000. We sell the contract via assignment to a cash buyer. So this can be a rich landlord or a rich house flipper. They're actually really easy to find. Within an hour, you can probably find 15 or 20. I show you these methods for free on this channel. And you literally, this is crazy to me, but you can get a $20,000 check in the next 30 days. So let's go over this from the top. We find someone who wants to sell their home. We meet with the seller, negotiate a price. We sign a contract with the seller, and then we assign it for a profit. So let's go over an example of like a standard deal that I do. What I'm going to do is find somebody who wants to sell their house. What my favorite way to do right now is just to go in my car and look for ugly houses. And what I do is I just find an ugly house and I put a sticky note in the house. And the sticky note says, hey, this is Zach. I had a quick question about your property. Please give me a call back. I go to Google Voice and I get my own phone number, go straight to my phone. And these people call me and said, hey, you left a sticky note in my house. And I say, yeah, I'm actually looking to buy properties in the area. Me and my partner, you know, the rich landlord. And we're seeing if anyone in the area is looking to sell their house. And they say, yeah, I'm actually looking to sell my house. Get a time, meet them, negotiate the price, show up with that contract, sign it with them, go to Zillow, find those landlords, see if they're looking to buy any more. They'll say yes, and walk them through the house. They say, yeah, I want to buy this thing for 100 grand. Have them sign the assignment of contract, and then boom, make money on the profits. Now, your question is like, Zach, how do I get the contract, right? Well, I have a free wholesaling course. It's called freewholesaling.com. The reason why I have the course is I can't teach you the entire wholesaling process on YouTube. The issue is there's privacy policies. Now, there are real estate wholesaling deals where I sit down and show, hey, this is 123 Main Street. I made $40,000 last month. Let me show you the entire process. Now, the issue is YouTube doesn't allow me to share addresses and personal information about the person. I actually have recordings of me going at the houses. I have recordings of me talking to the sellers and me closing deals, and YouTube doesn't allow that anymore. So I had to create the free course, so I have a private server to show you. And you can literally download my contracts for free, so make sure you go to freewholesaling.com so you can download these contracts. You gotta remember, this first part is the hardest one. Finding somebody who wants to sell their house for cheap. That's the one that's gonna take the most work. You're gonna have to drive for dollars, you might have to cold call people, you might have to send text out. It's the hardest one to do. But if you're willing to go over the hump of doing this, the rest are actually pretty easy to do. I have it in my free wholesaling course where I show you how to do everything. We can start making a ton of money wholesaling houses. Just make sure you go to freewholesaling.com. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel because I do live streams and coaching calls on how to wholesale real estate so you can be the next person sending me that $40,000 assignment fee. Guys, if you got any value from this video and you want to get into wholesaling real estate, make sure you smash that like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel, go to freewholesaling.com, and I'll see you soon. This is Zach signing out. Have a blessed one.